everyone, it's Grace here from SinaLite, your wholesale trade printer. In today's video, we're going to introduce you to a fast-growing market that's currently worth billions of dollars. Custom printed apparel, also known as decorated apparel. We're going to walk you through how to get started selling custom apparel and some important considerations to help you succeed. Today's video covers an introduction to the custom apparel market, types of customers, how it can help your business, choosing a decoration method, choosing a production process, finding customers, promoting your services, choosing types of garments, marking up your prices, additional fees to be aware of, and how we can help. Let's start by getting familiar with the custom apparel market. This market consists of all types of apparel that's customized for a client, whether it's printed, embroidered, or decorated in any other way. It includes t-shirts, hoodies, caps, pants, and more. In a report published by Grandview Research, the global market for custom decorated apparel was worth over $26 billion in 2018 and had a compound growth rate of over 10% between then and 2025. What they could not have predicted is how the pandemic would have a significant impact on the industry. While a lot of markets were hit badly by the restrictions, there was actually more demand for custom apparel through e-commerce. According to Adobe Analytics, t-shirt sales jumped 47% at the start of the pandemic. SinaLite got over 4 times their usual number of t-shirt orders from print resellers, and the market is continuing to grow in leaps and bounds, especially now that the economy is in the process of recovering. So who's buying custom apparel? There are 3 types of customers: businesses, organizations, and individuals. Businesses use custom apparel for branding, team building, uniforms, giveaways, and promotions. Organizations, which include things like sports teams and nonprofits, use custom apparel to identify volunteers and team members, and sometimes to thank supporters and fans. Individuals buy custom apparel to express themselves, celebrate special occasions, and to give us gifts. So now that you have an idea of what the market looks like, you can begin to see how offering custom apparel could be great for your business. Some of the business types that could benefit from this opportunity are print shops, sign shops, promotional product distributors, graphic designers, marketing agencies, and print brokers. There are 4 big reasons why offering custom apparel could help your business. 1, you get an additional revenue stream for your business. 2020 has shown us that it's best to avoid putting all your eggs in one basket, so having a different type of product increases your safety net. 2, you can meet more of your clients' needs. Your clients are already coming to you for some of their needs, so why not offer them the whole package? 3, you retain customer loyalty. If your clients go to your competitors for something that you don't offer, chances are they might print everything with them just for convenience. If you're a one-stop shop, your customers won't need to go somewhere else. And 4, you can get started easily and affordably. And we're going to tell you just how to do that in this video. So, how do you get started? The first thing you need to think about is what kind of apparel decorating you want to do. There are endless ways to decorate apparel, but some of the most popular ones are printing, embroidery, patches, and appliques. Out of these methods, printing has the most variation in terms of production methods. One of the most popular printing methods is screen printing. This involves rolling ink over a screen negative onto the garment. Since you need to repeat the process for every color you add, it can be pretty expensive to print in full color. The setup process is also quite labor intensive. That's why this method is ideal for large quantity runs. The more pieces you print with the same design, the lower the cost per piece. If you're looking to print smaller quantities, then direct-to-garment printing, or DTG, is a better option. With this method, you can even print just one shirt at a low cost. Ink is applied directly onto the garment, which means you can print as many colors as you want. The downside is that the printed image doesn't last as long as a screen printed one. So it's important to wash and care for your DTG shirts properly for the printing to last as long as possible. If you want to see some best practices for DTG care, we have them listed on the custom apparel pages on our website. Both DTG and screen printing can decorate large areas on the garment, but if you're looking to print the entire garment, then it's better to go with dye sublimation. This is when you first print onto a special paper, and then with heat, the ink turns into a gas that bonds with the fabric. Then there are transfer printing methods where you have the design printed onto a special material that gets transferred to the garment when you apply heat. All of these methods have their own pros and cons, so think about what kind of custom apparel services you want to offer to your customers. Will you specialize in large quantity orders, or are they mostly going to be one-offs? What is the size of the area you're printing? Answering these questions will help you choose the right printing method for your business. After choosing a method, it's time to select your production model. There are 3 ways to get custom apparel decorated. You can do it in-house, you can outsource it, or you can use a hybrid model. In-house production allows you to control the entire process. You can set your quality standards to exactly what you want, and you can decide when and how orders are fulfilled. But in-house production also means you need to purchase or lease equipment, which can get pretty expensive. This is a good option if you have a sizable budget and a large customer base. In-house production also means you need to order your own blank garments. Again, you have more control over these decisions, but arranging these details can be time-consuming. We recommend doing some research and going with a large North American supplier with a good track record, since the pandemic has shown us how supply chains can get seriously backlogged. A different approach is to outsource your apparel decorating to a printing or decorating company. In this case, producing orders would still cost you money, but you're decreasing the risk because you don't need a large upfront investment. This option is ideal for smaller businesses with a limited budget. With outsourced orders, you have less control over the quality or the production time, so make sure you do your research. Find a reliable trade printer or decorator who's clear about what you can expect. If possible, find a company that both supplies and decorates so that you don't need to provide the garments. They get everything done for you, which gives you time to focus on the rest of your business. Outsourcing is good if you're just entering the custom apparel market and need to test the waters before investing. So if you're not 100% sure about selling apparel long-term, but you want to give it a try, we suggest outsourcing first, and then you can always start in-house production later when you feel more certain. Of course, you could also choose to combine these 2 production methods into a hybrid model. This is where you do some of the decorating in-house and you outsource the rest. You get the best of both worlds, but you also take on the risks of both worlds. If you're planning on choosing the hybrid model, we recommend choosing one type of customization for your in-house production and outsourcing orders that aren't profitable to print in-house. So, for example, if you want to screen print in-house, then stick with high-quality orders and outsource all the low-quality ones. This way, you'll reduce your production costs and keep prices low for your customers as well. Once you've gotten your production model set up, it's time to find customers. You probably already have customers for your business, so you can start there. Ask yourself what kind of customers work with your business the most and whether they might need custom apparel. Based on research done by a major consulting firm, it costs about 5 times more to acquire new customers than to keep existing ones. So make sure you tell your existing customers about your new custom apparel services. You can mention it at the bottom of your transactional emails, on your website, in your conversations, or even using a printed yard sign. Then, when you're ready to look for more customers, do some research and decide on who you're going to target. Will it be large businesses, sports teams for youth, a local charity or religious group? Each of these customer types have their own needs and what they prioritize in custom apparel. For example, a sports team would want to make sure the printed garments are long-lasting, while a charity group might prioritize low prices. With your target audience in mind, you can craft a message that addresses their needs, like long-lasted printed jerseys in youth sizes or affordable t-shirts for volunteers and events. It doesn't mean you'll only sell to these people. It just means you'll concentrate your resources to target people who are most likely to buy from you. Once you have your message ready, start reaching out using communication channels that are most likely to be seen by your target audience. So, for example, younger people will be more active on social media, while businesses might rely more on magazines about their trade. You may also have to personally call or email people who are key decision makers. After you've promoted your services for a month or 2, look back and review your results. What's been working well and what can be improved? It's a learning process, so don't be afraid to change what isn't working and try something new. Don't just look at website traffic and social media likes. Pay attention to the actual size and revenue of the orders. Ask people who are placing orders how they heard about you. Then you can allocate more of your budget to things that are working well so that you can get more results for every dollar you spend on marketing. At this point, you might be wondering what kind of garments you should offer for custom apparel. Based on our data and research, t-shirts are the top sellers, followed by hoodies and then tank tops. If we delve a little deeper into the t-shirt category, we find that low-cost gilding t-shirts in men's or unisex sizes are the most popular, followed by other affordable brands like Fruit of the Loom and Next Level. As for the most popular material, cotton remains number one. Keep in mind that some types of fabric are not suitable for all printing methods. For example, cotton works great for screen printing and DTG, but if you want to do dye sublimation, polyester fabric is a better choice. Always run a few tests before you start selling printed apparel to your customers. Once you decide what products you're going to offer, you need to calculate your markup. You want to make sure you're earning a profit, but you also want your prices to be competitive. Start by spying on your competitors. Do some research to find out how much they're charging for custom apparel services. And don't forget to add those hidden fees. Some of the most common additional fees are for the following: more colors in the design, setup and separation, larger garment sizes, dark or light garment colors, rush production, shipping, and of course the cost of the actual garment itself. These are also fees that you should watch out for if you outsource your apparel decorating. Find a company that makes quoting quick and easy so that you don't have to add up all those fees yourself. That way you can mark up your own prices more easily and provide quotes for your clients as quickly as possible. On top of these fees, you need to pay attention to the minimum order quantity. If you're going with screen printing, make sure your markup takes into consideration how many shirts you need to print before you profit. You may also choose to provide discounts for large quantities. In today's video, we covered the basics of the custom apparel market, as well as tips to get started and considerations to think about. All this can sound overwhelming, but just take it one step at a time. Every business that sells custom apparel has been through challenges, and like them, you can overcome those challenges too. And don't forget that we're here to offer you a helping hand. A good place to start is the apparel section of the SinaLite website. Here, you can get an idea of what products to offer and how much they cost. Our affordable DTG printing has no order minimum, so go ahead and order one-off samples in full color. We'll supply the garments and get them printed for you in as fast as 2 business days, and we'll ship them at a flat rate. On behalf of the SinaLite team, thanks for watching, and we look forward to continuing to work with you.